And we're back on the Dispatch Sports Wrap. Maybe a little later than usual, maybe a little earlier than usual. I'll let the viewer decide that. But we got a special show today. We got state tournament teams. We got a lot of things happening. State tournament for softball with Shane Jordan's team. We got state track this week and then state golf next week. It's just a lot of Warriors happening.
Conrad, we had a rain delay. That's why the podcast got pushed back because we were waiting on softball, and they got it done. But first, Conrad, sponsorships.
Shannon's Auto Body, Rafferty's Pizza, Range Printing,
Randall State Bank, Bald Guys,
Lakes Country Journal,
and Cody, we won't forget about you. We know your Wiffle Ball Fest show party's coming up. Shep's on 6.
Have I missed one? Yeah, TeeHive. Kick that horn
Oh,
first.
yeah. Sorry, Joel. We just had to do that on purpose.
Anyway, we got the legend, the softball coach, third state tournament in 5 years, Shane Jordan. Shane, how's it going?
Going great. Thanks for having me, boys.
Sorry to get you out of bed a little early, Coach. I know you don't sleep anyways, but
Nobody has to know what time it is right now.
okay, that's true.
It is 7 a.m. right now on the central time zone.
I was more worried about you, Conrad, getting out of bed.
5 a.m. on the west time zone in Vegas. So
In a week, I'll be teeing off right now, so this ain't early.
You're dialed. You're
Dialed.
yeah,
ready to go.
Is Peabody going to be ready?
Oh, he's ready. He's dialed in. He's retiring. He's got the
I
whole
saw
world in
that.
front of him.
Congratulations, Peabody.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
doesn't listen, but we can still congratulate.
True, yeah.
He'll listen now.
Well, Coach, heck of a week for you guys. Between rain delays and intentional walks and people getting ejected from games, all kinds of excitement with Warrior softball versus Bemidji. How are you doing, Coach?
I'm doing great. I'm so excited for our kids to go have an experience. And, thinking back, all those things that you brought up, you didn't bring up the very first game of the playoffs. I was thinking about this on my way over. Alexandria, we won 5-3, but that game in the top of the 7th was bases loaded. Alex had bases loaded, no outs. Think about that. Think about how this whole story could have been changed. Mm-hmm. And our kids fought through and persevered then, and then made it all the way through.
What I find interesting is, for the last, and we'll say that the last time I'll probably talk about the Taujas is, but you've had some big time players carry you and go and with your teams and this year for me, being a fan of Warrior softball is kind of special. You got a couple big players, but you also have a team that had to persevere, had to figure things out, dealt with some adversity, tough losses, big wins, the roller coaster of a season where you're trying to figure things out. And my gosh, and look at that section final, the win game, the champion, all the things. And to come out on top, I thought it was pretty special as a fan. I don't know, as a coach, how are you sitting right now with this season?
They're all really special and in their own unique way, right? And you can never take them for granted. Talking to my wife yesterday, maybe the day before, I haven't seen her for about 4 months.
Don't worry, that's my boss, the greatest boss in the history of bosses. Okay.
And just talking about how, like, in 2022, I said, I don't know if I'll ever get back to state tournament again. 2025, I don't know if I'll ever get back again. Just really got to embrace it. But this group, yeah, they had to do it different, and we knew we'd have to win different. I think we talked about that with Conrad early in the year. We'd have to find a way to win different, and I think this team won different because they believed in each other, and it was the epitome of a team, learning from the losses, learning from adversity, and then finding a way to win at the end.
You've been carried over the years with some powerhouse pitching and just some top-notch players. I felt Maddie O'Grady's pitching really has evolved from the beginning of the year to now. Yeah, she throws decent speed, but she is a pitcher's pitcher. That's my terms, and Conrad's giggling at me, I'm sure, over there. But, with change-ups, locations, understanding the batter's strengths, just watching her pitch and be coached and kind of come together in the circle, because that's a big thing for you guys. Talk a little bit about her season.
She's been phenomenal. And, the beginning of the year, standing in Forest View Gym, and I've said this a few times now, but brought up to her Maya, Maya Telgis, and the tears flowed a little bit, and we just had that conversation, and from then on, she knows it's her team. And she's embraced that. She works so well with Hadley and Coach Riley Atkinson. I wish everybody could see the conversations that they have before the game, at practices when we're doing our scouting report, and just the thoroughness and how they're going to approach hitters and what is everybody's strengths, what is our strength, what is their strength, how are we going to attack it. And they've just done such a wonderful job, and Coach Atkins has been a huge part of that as well.
Talk a little about that battery with Hadley. Hadley's had an exceptional season. I mean, she's fun to watch. She works her tail off. Talk a little bit about her in that role.
Day 3 of practice, Callie Skoglund, who's our returning senior captain at catcher, that it's kind of her spot, right? And she comes to practice limping, thinks she hurt her knee, and turns out she did. She had surgery, and all of a sudden now Hadley's going from maybe a JV catcher where you're trying to get her time to starting varsity and leading off, by the way. Leading off for us.
Yeah.
And so what a story for her as well. And she's embraced it and done a really good job too. And I think she's learned a lot along the way. Listened to Coach Riley in those conversations about scouting reports and hitting varsity pitching. She's done just a phenomenal job too. And she's got some room to grow, and she knows that. But what a story for her as well.
See if Conrad's sleeping.
I'm awake.
Oh,
I'm
he's
awake.
awake.
You mentioned the Alexandria game. I don't think it was just that game. I mean, Moorhead in the second round, you get down 3-0 in the first inning. Had to battle back after that. Bemidji the first time you play a 2-day game. You literally play Bemidji 4 days in a row. I mean, talk about that. You're probably sick of seeing the Lumberjacks for a while now.
Well, they're a good team, and Brad up there does a really nice job too. But gosh, that circumstance of starting a game, getting it delayed, and then playing the next day, you just can't practice for that. And we didn't come through that very well, but I think we learned a little bit from it as well. So, again, proud of the kids for weathering that storm, because we could have quit. We could have said, we got to win 3 more games to go to state. We can't do that. We thought we had it wrapped up when it's 4-1 or 5-1 or whatever it was. We thought, hey, we're just sitting in the driver's seat waiting for everybody else to battle it out. And again, it just tells you the strength of this team to believe.
Well, and this section could have been won by 5-6 teams. You look at Bemidji's journey; they were down in both their games. You know what I mean? And actually, all 3 of them, they came back. So they're riding this emotion of comeback. The Warriors are riding. I mean, it was anybody's game, and then that last game, the Warriors just came out and stuck the ball. Obviously led by Ruthie Owen, who has been carrying you guys all year on the offensive end. The lineup a little bit changed. I see there were some little chess matches between you and Coach Brad. He moved his gal to lead off, and then you moved Ruthie, and kind of that, okay, if we're going to start walking people, you're going to start the game off with a runner on base. I mean, that's just that. Talk a little bit about that chess match and the thought process behind some of that.
Sure. It was ironic because we both handed our lineups to each other, and we had both moved our best hitters. And they had intentionally watched Ruthie the game before too.
Yep.
And so we started this handful of years ago where we just started leading off with our best hitter and saying, all right, if you want to walk her at some point in the game or walk her to start the game, go for it. And so that was kind of funny to see when we grabbed their lineup, and I'm like, oh, Carly Lazella's hitting first. That's ironic. Ruthie Owens hitting first. Let's go. And but that was also the game that we just said, let's pitch to her. Let's pitch to Carly and let's see what we can do, because we believe in Maddie. And she got a few base hits, but she didn't hit one over the fence, which she had done like 15 times this year, and she's batting like 600. I
had the privilege of, because the baseball was playing Bemidji, I got to listen to the Bemidji call, not the VO. Sorry, VO, I couldn't get you. I didn't want to go online when I'm driving, stay off my phone. But, oh my gosh, the Warriors are going to pitch to her. And then she struck out the first at bat, and then you could just anyways, kudos to her. Great player. Yeah. They're done. Let's talk about the Warriors now, Conrad.
That was funny. Yeah.
What was funny about that?
Just the way that you said, just dismissed her. But anyway,
okay.
I mean, you saw it. Carly Lazella had 15 home runs, but Ruthie Owen, she's got to be up there 8 or 9 home runs. I know she had one against Bemidji.
You don't know this. You're the stat guy. She hit her 10th.
Okay, and then she hit her.
I don't want her dad to call the
dispatch.
Yeah,
whatever. Derek's fine. He's a good guy.
Okay. Shout out Derek Owen.
Yeah.
Ruthie gets her play from her mom.
He'll love that. But She had a home run in the game on Friday. She had a home run in the game on Tuesday and Wednesday. I don't know how to really call that a game. It feels like it was 2 separate games. But anyway, she's had a really good year, and you've talked about it, I think, when she was Athlete of the Week, that she really changed her approach from last year to cut down on the strikeouts, more walks, more balls in play, and the powers come with it.
Yeah, we know she could hit the ball over the fence. She did that as an 8th grader, and she had to cut down the strikeouts, and she did. I can't remember the numbers. I had them at the Brainerd Sports Boosters luncheon, but unbelievable job by her to just understand the strike zone more. And her swing's good. She doesn't have to tweak her swing. Maybe it's a little mental sometimes. I just got to give her a little something to think about other than whatever's in her head, and then all of a sudden, boom, the ball gets hit really hard somewhere. But total credit to her, and I know she works with her dad a lot. We don't want to give him too much credit.
No. That's enough.
Yeah, but she's just done a remarkable job.
We might have to talk to his business about sponsoring if he wants more credit.
JC Carlson's been another really good player. She's been in that 3-hole pretty much all year, and she's been able to hit for power, hit for contact. She had a couple big hits all season, and I know she was battling a little bit of sickness too last week. And how have you liked the way that she's played this year? And she's been a pretty good glove for you at shortstop as well.
Right. And I think people forget she had a knee surgery. She lost a whole season, and that was kind of that time where you're gonna start getting recruited. You're gonna start maybe getting varsity time. And she actually spent a year with us as a manager, believe it or not, and. Then she fell in love with softball after that and said, this is what I want to do in college, and she's really worked hard on her game. Her defense is great. We had 2 diving catches in that one inning against Bemidji. How often do you see that? That was remarkable, and she started that. But she's just improved so much. Her glove, her range, her arm strength. But I'm most impressed with her change at bat. She's done a really good job of just being a contact hitter, and she has some power too. She's hit the ball over the fence as well.
You got a couple Rademakers. Talk a little bit about them and their season. There's lots. We could do this all day. Let's just go. So let's do it.
Yeah, E-Rad and K-Rad, 2 kind of different kids. Like Kira is so quiet. You got to work to get anything out of her. But gosh, she's so good defensively, good range, good glove, savvy. She can put the ball in play with the best of them. She came in the dugout. I'm trying to remember. She might have had a little air. She was a little down on herself, and I talked to her. A bunch of teammates came up, talked to her, and then I'm telling Chad Rademacher too. Like this, I'm taking credit for this. I felt like she was just using her hands when she was swinging. I said, you got to use your legs, K-Rad. Use your legs. And then the first pitch of her next at-bat, rocket to the fence. And so I'm like, yeah, that's coaching.
All right. I get that one. I get that one.
And E-Rad's polar opposite. She's more talkative, but does a great job too. And she's only a 9th grader, so we're just starting to learn what she's capable of. But she's doing a great job at the plate too and in left field. And we actually, the last couple games, had her in the field and Allie Busby hitting. And Buzz,
I was going to say the Buzz was buzzing. She brought some energy to the bottom of that order. Just talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I actually it's hotter than hot in here, but I just got a little goosebumps for Buzz because she was in the lineup. We took her out. She was struggling. She was in a funk, and she worked and she worked and worked. And Coach Riley one day is like, gosh, she looks really good, like in practice, right? On the tees, front toss. And we're like, let's give her a shot. And then we saw what happened. Gosh almighty, I'm so proud of her.
That's awesome. What a great story, and good for her and everybody else. Now, let's fast forward. It's time.
Forest Lake, 8 seed.
It's time. The seedings are the seedings. We knew that our section, anybody coming out of that, probably was going to be the A seed. When you look at
it's not quite like the wrestling seedings. You're not going to get that.
No. This is. Can you feel the temperature change? I just turned the air on in
That's
here.
amazing. Thank
you opened a door, yes.
Well, however you want to call it, Conrad. In Little House on the Prairie, they would call that air conditioning. Come on.
Sure, yeah.
So we knew that going in, we're probably going to A seed, and it looked like Forest Lake. Forest Lake, top to bottom, on paper, college athletes, top team in the state. It doesn't matter right now. Okay? You guys are you guys.
Right.
What are your thoughts going into this?
I'm excited. I'm excited to play the team that everybody thinks is the best team in the state. And you're right. On paper, 3 seniors all going Division I, handful of other Division I commits possibly coming. But A, let's go just have a fun experience. Let's enjoy everything the state tournament gives us. B, we know about Forest Lake. We reached out to some other coaches. It's funny how coaches are willing to share about some other teams, and so we got a good scouting report. But let's just go have fun, enjoy, and see what happens. We'll put our best against their best and just have a good time.
What I like about your team and the program and where you're at is these girls, all they know is we're going to win. And we're going to compete, and we're going to play. We don't care if it's the New York Yankees to the whoever. We're going to play our game and do it. And they expect to be successful. They expect to have that opportunity to win.
You know, it's early in the morning when Wade can't even get his cliches out. You know, he goes with the Yankees, which is great, but then he just follows it up with a whatever. I mean, come on. I think the people expect a little more out of you.
I hate the Yankees.
Well, if they're playing Duke, how's that? Is that better?
Sure. The greatest team.
The greatest team. All right. But what I like, I mean, the program, you guys this is what we're going to do. This is how it's going to go. So who's in the other bracket, the other two teams?
The 4-5 seed?
Yeah.
Park and Stillwater.
Oh, Park's got that girl that drops bombs.
Yep. All-time or state leading home run girl.
Park and Stillwater are in the same section?
They're not. It's amazing, isn't it?
Shocking.
Yeah.
Shocking.
Yeah. So, and again, let's go see what happens with Forest Lake, and then we're going to play Park or Stillwater in Game 2, and we're excited about that too. But just the experience for our kids, right?
Lineup changes, anything. Everybody's healthy. We're good to go.
Yeah, JC, like Conrad said that JC's fighting something a little bit, but she'll be ready to go. She's not going to miss
gamer.
this.
This is what you live for. So you guys, you're leaving today at noon. Whenever Conrad does his job, this could be out today, but I'm sure he's going to go back to bed. But you guys leave at noon, going to practice, stop St. Cloud, get a little practice in. Dinner tonight. What time you got to be at the ballpark? 10 a.m. game?
10 a.m. game, we'll leave the hotel, I think, at 8 is the itinerary. So get there, get our normal pregame warm-up in, everything. Nothing changes, right? We're doing all the same things we've done. And play at 10 o'clock and see what happens.
Great facility down there. They really do a good job down there.
They do. Caswell Park is beautiful. I wish there was a place more centrally located, like if the powers that be, somebody who has a lot of money around Brainerd could build a Caswell Park 2.0 here in Brainerd. Maybe we could host a state tournament.
Wouldn't that be something? Then they could all come up here, Conrad.
Sure, yeah. Get the mayor on the phone.
Oh, he would do it.
But they do the championship games now at the U of M, right?
Yeah, that's a cool format. That changed after.
Rewind this. Explain.
So after 2022.
They do. So they play the games at North Mankato, and then when there's two left, it's called the championship game. And the championship game gets played at the University of Minnesota. Does that make sense to you, Wade?
No.
So
why wouldn't they just have all the games at the University of Minnesota?
They have a quarterfinal and a semifinal, and then there's a championship game.
Maybe they could play at the Target Field, move the bases, get a fence in.
That would be cool.
Put down some dirt.
I mean, it is because baseball, you could talk about that. I mean, baseball, the state tournament is different in each class, and then sometimes the constellation's in a different place, and then at the Target Field they do that for the championship. So at least softball they got it at one place.
Or U.S. Bank, you could set that up too. I mean, whatever you want it doesn't matter.
Sure,
Conrad, it doesn't matter.
But I just wanted to make sure that you knew that
Appreciate
championship
you for
game.
Appreciate.
Apparently this.
We're the dark horse, Conrad, going into this thing.
I think that you are correct about that. Yeah, you could.
Did I nail that one?
You could say that.
Amy Aho will be proud of me. The dark horse.
Oh,
well, you got anything for us, Coach?
Oh my gosh, I just love to listen to you guys banter all the time. Like,
well, he's a meathead over there. So and it just I
thought it was Seamhead.
Seamhead. Do you know what a meathead is?
No, you explain it to me.
Later.
Here's what I want to know. None of us are looking good on hockey skates. Let's be honest, right? But who do you guys got for the NHL?
Oh, Cole Smith all day.
Yeah.
We're bringing that cup back here.
Bring the
Conrad
cup back to
gonna
Brainerd.
get our picture with the cup and Cole. Hopefully they have a place. That would be great.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah,
I've had a privilege of holding the cup.
You gotta cheer for the Brainerd guy, right? I mean, Cole Smith scored a goal in the
game winner
in the game 4 to send him to the cup, and now they're back. Gotta be rooting for that. Although Carolina will be tough, probably.
What a great story,
So-
Cole Smith. That could almost be a Disney movie, his whole story.
Yeah.
Not recruited out of and chasing, and people said no, 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 and all of a sudden his uncle, opportunity.
He's
and
got a nice role, too. You know, he's kind of carved out his own lane.
I saw his interview with when he first got traded in the Vegas. Did you
I
see
saw that too,
Where
yeah.
he talked about, what's my role? Tell me what to do. I'm going to do it. That's it.
Yeah, because he's not like I think he's on the ice for like 12, 13 minutes a game, but he makes the most of it, and he's a special teamer too. I think a lot of times, you know,
He's
PK
kind of like you with podcasting. I mean, you get your moment. You make the most
no,
of it.
No, I don't think so.
No, you're kind of a fourth line guy in this room. I mean,
Sure,
you got me
yeah.
and Jordo in here.
I'm just a fourth line guy in life. You know, that's my role.
More alternative. You alternate with that fourth line.
Other Warriors stuff going on.
Oh,
though.
yeah!
Track and field. We got 21 athletes going to state, which is huge.
They're going to have to take a full coach bus down there.
Yeah,
Holy cow.
it'll be fun. I know there's a lot of stuff going on there.
Record
I'll be down
holders,
there.
the 4x2 girls.
And I think 4x1 too, didn't they?
Did they?
I'm
I just
pretty
know the 4x2 because I stopped reading your article then because you didn't really.
I didn't write that. So, but and then boys golf got it done. I know Timmy Johnson was excited about that, and
How about that player from your team? You know, your Alex is your team. Shoots an albatross, an eagle, bird. I mean, he literally single-handedly brings his team.
wasn't enough. Warriors were up by 10 strokes after day one, and they win by one.
One player from Alex brings back 7 strokes, and it just.
First time ever the Warriors
hear
are
that story,
section
Coach
champs for boys golf, and they get to play Tuesday, Wednesday of next week, so June 9th and 10th down at Bunker Hills.
Hey, podcast teaser, Conrad. For our last episode of the year, we are working on some special guests. We're trying to get the whole boys golf team on the podcast in the Fish House. It's going to be epic. So just, be ready for that, Conrad.
Baseball's done. Boys lacrosse is done. Girls lacrosse, big win on Thursday. They beat Monticello.
Huge.
In a barn burner, 4-3. First time in school history that a lacrosse team has made the semifinals in the section. First time they beat Monticello. So they got the top seed Buffalo on Tuesday.
One of the top teams in the state. FYI.
Yep. So just congrats to them in that program. I know, they started that program, I think, in 2018, and, you got to start somewhere. And to finally see some success, it's the first time that they've hosted in the quarterfinal, and to actually get over that hurdle after they lost to Monticello in the regular season, it was you could tell it meant a lot to them. I was there because softball had to be at Bemidji, so
Had to be. Dang it.
I went to the lacrosse game, and that was a cool thing to be a part of.
Yeah, I got to talk to a couple parents that said it was pretty exciting. Even Big Nick's playing great music, probably upsetting the Monticello parents, fans, because, they kind of get a little sensitive. But congratulations. That's awesome.
I don't really, lacrosse is a whole new world. I don't really understand it, but.
Well, hey, YouTube video it. You'll learn a little bit. I mean, that's what kids do these days. Find it on the TikToks. Find it on the Instas. You'll learn a little bit about it, Conrad.
Yeah, and I think that's it. That's what's left, and I think we'll have one more episode. We'll probably recap track and softball, and we'll get ready for state golf. And
So, Conrad, you heading down to golf?
I will be.
You got room in your car for me?
I will be at softball Tuesday, Wednesday, track Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then I'll be at golf next Tuesday, Wednesday.
You're going to hit your overtime for hours.
I will be.
The corporate going to be able to cut the checks?
I've been hitting overtime pretty regularly in the last 6 weeks. So
Did you let your other jobs know you're going to need some vacation time?
sure, they know. Whatever. My other
Okay.
jobs. I don't have any other jobs.
Oh.
I mean, I do, but I think I saw you at one of my other jobs.
I did. I came to say hi.
Yeah.
How about your, your girlfriend had her birthday. How did that celebration
Oh,
go?
so good. She got Carly. They went to Florida. She had fun there. She visited her brother, and then this weekend she celebrated with some friends on Saturday, and we grilled and had a good time. And I watched
You're a lucky man,
Game
Conrad.
7, and oh yeah, it was great.
Speaking of, who do you got? Shane. We got Wemby versus Brunson.
What about Towns?
Whatever. Don't even. Whatever.
Can there be?
Yep. Say
don't
it.
know.
Go for it.
The NBA is so hard to watch. I just can't. Oh,
Can't do it, huh?
I can't do it. Wemby's a freak.
Give me Wemby.
He's a freak.
New York winning it would be sick, but
I do like
Sick
Cat.
what in my stomach?
for Miles, I mean Miles Walker, big Knicks guy.
I don't even know who that is.
You know who Miles is.
Something a little unique and special about how excited Wemby was to knock off OKC. Right, like he was like a little kid. He is a little kid.
He is.
He is.
He's
truly.
22.
He could be our child.
Could be.
Yeah.
And so I
I
kind of
could
love
be
that.
your
That
child.
he was so excited. So I got to embrace that. You know, some of those guys they just cash a check and run around, dunk the ball.
What's frustrating for me, and Conrad is going to disagree, but I'm so
gonna
sick
disagree.
of watching blowout, then blowout, then blowout. It's like once they get down, they bail to save. I don't know what. It's just sucks to watch. You know, maybe we don't go to a 7-game series. I know they want the money. Maybe we go to a 3-game or a 5-game to make every game life or death versus this. Okay, I'm going to
Life or death. Wow.
What else you call it down in the metro?
Well, I like it.
But a bucket list, if I were to do a Make-A-Wish, would be I just want to stand next to Wemby and get a picture.
Seriously.
Yeah,
I
that'd be-
literally would be like
yeah.
probably at his waist. The dude is just
And
huge.
none of us are small.
No,
we are not
no,
small humans.
No.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
all right, well, we got to get Coach on his way.
Shannon's Auto Body, Randall State Bank, Rafferty's Pizza,
Range printing.
Printing,
TeeHive!
TeeHive, Kick That Hornet's Nest, Shep's on 6, and we'll see you on the other side. Go Warriors!
Go Warriors!